Welcome to the School of Nursing in the Faculty of Health at York University. We hope your visit to the York University Kiel campus earlier this year was helpful with getting you ready for your transition from college. Your next 2 years in the collaborative Bachelor of Science in Nursing program will be both rewarding and challenging. An aspect of your nursing curriculum is your clinical placement. One important document needed before you start your clinical placement is your stamped Clinical Preparedness Permit, or CPP. This video will be very helpful as we will discuss all the required documents needed before you book your appointment to have your CPP stamped. It is mandatory to have a stamped CPP before you start your clinical experience, as was required by your college. You are not allowed in the clinical placement if you do not have a stamped CPP. Your first clinical course, NURS 3524, will start in September. Therefore, your CPP must be stamped by August. In this presentation, we will cover the following topics: what is needed before your clinical preparedness permit can be stamped, obligation agreement, incident or accident report, student declaration of understanding letter, and student photo identification card. We have implemented a new process by which your CPP is stamped. For more information, please visit the link displayed on the screen. If all of your documents are valid for the fall and winter term, you only need to have your CPP stamped annually. The deadline for stamping is the last Thursday in August. CPP stamping will be by appointment only. You will need to book an appointment with Synergy using their online registration site. You will need to have your Passport York access in order to log into this link. Please note that there is a cost associated with stamping your CPP. Before your appointment, please ensure you have all the required documents. Please refer to the checklist provided at the link displayed on the screen. This checklist will assist you in remembering all the requirements needed prior to coming in to have your CPP stamped. Vulnerable Sector Police Record Check. This is required annually and can take 4 to 8 weeks for the police department to produce. We recommend applying for your police record check by the end of May. If you live in Toronto, please ensure you obtain a signed Vulnerable Sector Police Check Request form from the Nursing Practicum Coordination Office, or NPCO. If you reside outside of Toronto and your OPP detachment or regional police department requires a letter, please ensure you obtain a signed Vulnerable Sector Police letter from the NPCO reception, either in person or by sending your request to npco@yorku.ca. Students with a positive hit on their police record check will need to complete a disclosure form every semester prior to entering their assigned clinical placement. The form is available from the manager of the NPCO. Students with a positive police check will not be permitted in the clinical area until they are cleared as per policy and procedure of the clinical placement. Basic life support for healthcare providers. Basic life support for healthcare providers is required every year. Please note some agencies will document an expiry date of greater than 1 year on your certificate. The School of Nursing requires recertification every year, no exceptions. For your convenience, the School of Nursing has made arrangements with the company Synergy to provide basic life support certification and recertification for our students. Please use the Synergy Gateway link displayed on the screen. One-step MAN2 skin test tuberculosis screen. This screening is required annually. If you have had a previously documented positive MAN2 screening, confirmation of a clear chest X-ray is required every 2 years. Immunization records. You are required to provide lab results to confirm proof of immunity for measles, mumps, and rubella, varicella, and hepatitis B. The expectation is that you had validation of your measles, mumps, and rubella, or MMR, varicella, and hepatitis B lab results when you first entered the nursing program at the college. Ensure copies of these lab results are attached to your CPP. If you do not have your lab results for MMR, varicella, and hepatitis B, you must obtain them from your healthcare provider prior to booking your CPP stamping appointment. If your lab results were indeterminate and/or showed not immune after you received your MMR booster, you will be asked to sign a liability waiver. Your tetanus vaccine is valid for 10 years. If you are close to or will be in your 10th year prior to transitioning to York, we recommend having a booster prior to getting your CPP stamped. You must provide documented proof of tetanus and polio vaccination. Influenza vaccine. The influenza vaccine is mandatory. The vaccine is only available starting in October. Once you have received the vaccine, please drop off a copy to the School of Nursing reception or deposit a copy in the drop box provided by the NPCO. You can also submit a copy by fax or email a scanned copy of the document. You will not be permitted in your clinical placement without having had the flu vaccine. If for medical reasons you are unable to take the vaccine, documentation of this is required from your healthcare provider and must be provided to the NPCO staff. Mask fit testing. Completion of your mask fit testing is required every 2 years. For your convenience, the School of Nursing has made arrangements with the company Synergy to provide mask fit testing on campus through the summer months. Use the Synergy Gateway link displayed on the screen in order to book your mask fit testing. Obligation agreement. The obligation form is your signed agreement to abide by the expectations of the School of Nursing, the College of Nurses, and the placement agency. The obligation form is located on the NPCO website. You will need to print, read, sign, and attach the form to your CPP. The form is valid until the completion of your nursing undergraduate program. Incident or accident report. We hope that you will never need to complete this form. However, if an incident or accident does occur during your clinical placement to you or your client, you must complete and submit this form within 48 hours. The form is located on the NPCO website. Please note, if the incident or accident involves you, there is an additional student accident form that must be completed. Student Declaration of Understanding. The Government of Ontario, through the Ministry of Training, Colleges and Universities, provides Ontario students with workplace safety insurance coverage through the Workplace Safety Insurance Board, WSIB, while on placements that are required by their program of study. To confirm that you are aware of this coverage, you must print and complete the Student Declaration form located on the NPCO website. Photo identification card. You must obtain a nursing photo identification card prior to beginning your program. You will also need a York University photo identification card, also known as YU card. An appointment is not required to obtain your nursing ID and YU card. Both cards can be obtained at the York Card office located in 200 William Small Centre, Building 15 on the York campus map. If you have further questions regarding your CPP, please contact the NPCO via email at npco@yorku.ca. Please familiarize yourself with the School of Nursing website and the School of Nursing supplementary calendar for more helpful information. The School of Nursing looks forward to welcoming you to York in September and is committed to supporting your success.